Multiplying decimals. Myasthenia gravis. Carolina is being tested to see how her myasthenia gravis is progressing. So her doctor ran a blood test that will look to see how much N-acetylcholine receptor antibodies in her blood. The results of her test showed that she had 0.78 of the antibody in the sample of her blood. To find out how much antibody is detected in her body, she would need to multiply 0.78 by 5.5. What is the total number of anti-acetylcholine receptor antibodies detected in her body? So, to multiply decimals, we will use the same steps that we use to multiply whole numbers. The only difference is that after you're done multiplying, you will need to place the decimal in the correct spot. Let's go over it together. So, first, we need to line up the numbers that we're multiplying without paying attention to the place value. So, we have 0.78 times 5.5 . Right now, let's just ignore the decimals and multiply it as if they're not there. So 5 times 8 is 40. Put the 0 below, carry the 4. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 4, which is 39. Now we place a 0 as a placeholder. 5 times 8 is 40. So once again, we have that 4 there. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 4, which is 39. So now that we have done multiplying, we can add. So we add 0 plus 0 is 0. 9 plus 0 is 9. 3 plus 9 is 12. So we put the 2 below, carry the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. However, we're not done yet. Now we need to pay attention to the decimals. So we will count the total number of spaces that we are behind the decimal point. So in the first number, there are 2 places to the right of the decimal. And then in the second number, there is only 1 placement after the decimal. This means that there are 3 places altogether. So now that we look at our answer, we can count out 3 numbers. So we put the decimal to the left of the third number. So we'll count 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3. So therefore, we have an answer of 4.290, which is the same as 4.29. So to answer, Carolina's blood will show that she will have 4.29 anti-acetylcholine receptor antibodies detected in her body. And since 4.29 is close to the number 5.5, Caroline is probably having a lot of myasthenia gravis symptoms. Let's go over another example together. Diego has become concerned about his ability to accomplish tasks. While at the doctor's office, his doctor asked him to hold his right arm out in front of him for 7.5 seconds before giving him a break. Diego was only able to repeat this action 4 times before he became too tired to continue. What is the total number of seconds that Diego held out his arms in front of him? So, to solve this problem, we need to vertically align the numbers 7.5 times 4. Then we will begin to multiply. So, 5 times 4 is 20. 0 below, carry the 2. 7 times 4 is 28, but we add the 2, so we have 30. So we put 30 below. Now we need to address the decimal. Let's count the number of spaces to the right of the decimal. We only have 1 in the first number and then 0 in the second. So we go to our answer and count 1 space and place the decimal to the left of that number. So we always start on the right and we go left. to 1 space over. So our answer is 30. So therefore, we can say that Diego was able to hold his arm out for a total of 30 seconds. Now, remember, when placing decimals, multiply using the same rules as your multiply and whole numbers, except before you're done, you need to count the spaces to the right of the decimal, then count the same number of spaces in your answer and place the decimal to the left of the last number that you counted. So we can put right here, place the decimal,